Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll discuss about what is insurance and personal auto insurance coverage terms. Okay, and in general, what is insurance? It's a contract between insurer and insured, where insured is nothing but the person who has taken the policy, and insurer is the company who is giving the policy. So we pay regular premiums to insurer. In return, the insurer promise to cover your financial losses from the cover risk such as accident, theft, weather damage, or some other things. Okay, where we are transferring our risk to the insurance company. It's about an insurance. We have few terms over here. So premium, policy, claim, and deductible. What is premium? Premium is nothing but the money which we will pay to the insurer. It's a regularly we will pay either monthly or else annually to keep our coverage should be active. And the policy, once we issue our policy, right, policy will generate. It's a legal contract between insured and insurer. Let's suppose I am insured, so it's a legal contract between me and insurer. And the claim is nothing but whenever we get any such risk, right, that time we'll go and talk to our insurance company about the claim, a formal request to the insurer to pay for a covered loss or event. And deductible is the amount you pay out of your packet before insurance kicks on a claim. Like if you opt more deductible, right, your premium will be less, but the claim also will get much more. Not more, it's a less money we will get. Like deductible amount you pay out of your packet. Okay, that means you are paying amount before insurance kicks on a claim. So if we select more deductible, your premium will be less, but at the same time, our claim also will get less. Like that, we can remember, or else we can call it out as a deductible. And now let's talk about personal auto insurance. It's a PPV, private passenger vehicles, to protect your financial loss due to accident, theft, natural events, and injuries involving your car. So it's all about insurance and all the terms which are there in the insurance. And then let's talk about few coverages. So coverages are nothing but which all insurance company will cover. Like take an example of liability. Liability is the coverage which covers injury or property damage that you cause to others. Let's go, we go and hit someone. Due to that, we need to pay money from our pocket, right? If you opt liability coverage, our insurance company will go and pay to that third party person. And then property damage. It's a property damage you cause to another's personal property. Same like liability. In case of liability, it covers injury or property damage. But in case of property damage, it's just property damage to the third party person, another person. Okay, we can see it. Uh, we can see some sparkles over here. That means we are damaging some other's property. And then comprehensive. It covers non-collision events like fire, theft, hail, flood, vandalism. So comprehensive is nothing but when we get like this fire, theft, hail, to cover all these things, right? Let's suppose you have a vehicle that is getting damaged because of these reasons. In that case, comprehensive coverage will cover your premiums. And then collision. It's like covers your car's damage from colliding with another vehicle or object. So when other vehicle comes and hit your vehicle, or else your vehicle goes and hit another vehicles, right, in that case this collision coverage will cover. And then all perils usually it's a combination of both comprehensive and collision. Usually if you opt all perils comprehensive collision in the projects, right, will get a validation also. It's a business, either you can have comprehensive or collision, or else comprehensive and collision, or else all perils. We should not have combined everything. Okay, and then uninsured motorist. It protects you if hit by a driver with no or insufficient insurance. Let's suppose you got a hit by a driver with that guy don't have sufficient insurance. In that case, it's a uninsured motorist will cover. In the name itself, we can see uninsured. That means other guy don't have insurance. And then medical payments. Pays medical bill for your passengers regardless of your fault. We are driving our car, so we have few members. Someone came and hit, or else you go and hit some other vehicle or some other property, you need to cover medical payments which are there in your car, right? In that case, we can opt this medical payments. And rental reimbursement pays for a rental car while your is being repaired. So these are the basic coverages in the personal auto. Okay, even I asked underinsured motorist also. Below we can see it, I think. Yes, underinsured motorist. It is nothing but when the at-fault driver has insurance but not enough covers your full loss. So even though that guy has insurance, but it is not going to cover entire premium. In that case, this underinsured motorist will cover. Okay, here also again we'll have underinsured bodily injury and underinsured property damage. So depends on our requirement, right? We will opt this coverage. And then next, we will go to the schedules. What is schedule coverages? Schedule is a detailed list of attached to a policy. You are going to provide each detail of your schedule item. You are adding multiple vehicles or else multiple in coverage you can have multiple details, right? So schedule coverages, that means each and everything, right? You have a detailed list that specify exactly which items are covered, their individual limits, and sometimes their agreed value. Think of it as a precise inventory of a coverage. Hmm. So here he has taken example for vehicle schedules. At the same time, we'll have multiple schedule coverages, especially in home or else commercial property, farm lines. So we'll have multiple schedule items in other LOBs, but in auto, right, we'll have less schedules, and then additional interest and additional insured. So we can have named insured and additional insured, then additional interest. Notify of a policy changes but does not receive coverage benefits. For additional interest, we will just inform whatever is the policy changes, but additional insured a third party with an insurable interest added to the policy. Same like named insured, additional interest, and then lien holder or mortgage is nothing but a bank or finance company that will link to our policy directly. Like company bank will pay money and we will pay EMIs to the bank. In that way, we can think about, okay, Kavita finances a car through HDFC Bank. HDFC is listed as a lien holder. The car is total worth $18,000. She owes $15,000 on the loan. The insurer pays $15,000 and Kavita pays $3,000. I think if something goes wrong with our uh, vehicle, right? For in these cases, directly it will go and pays to HDFC Bank. Okay, and then locations. We can have policy location and then base location, then garage location where our car is parked, and then vehicles and drivers. We can have multiple vehicles and multiple drivers on the policy. How many we want, we can have it. So primary, but as a primary, we'll have only one vehicle. So how many we want, that many. And then drivers, named insured, spouse, and then kids, parents. So we can have a relationship when you are adding multiple drivers. And then what are the integrations which we can have in the personal auto policy? We can have Clue integration. Clue is nothing but the claims related integration. Yes, it will be run by LexisNexis. So if we have any prior claims with another client, another insurance company, right? All these things will be fetched by this Clue integration. And then MVR, it's a motor vehicle record. So what are any violations, any suspensions of your license, at fault accidents, whatever there in previous, right, driver history, everything will be fetched from the MVR. And then VIN integration based on the VIN number, it will fetch make, model, year, body, engine style, everything same like our RC will have, right? At the same time, at the same like VIN also, it's a 17-digit unique identifier. So this will fetch all our details. And then RACA, it's a risk assessment and credit analysis. So where it will give your payment history, outstanding debt, length of credit history, everything. So risk assessment, we can call it as a this RACA integration, and then ISO integration. So it will fetch the loss cost data, rating algorithms. So mostly ISO will be there in the SBT projects, but not in all other projects. And then territory, where we are parking our vehicle, right? Based on that, we'll get territory code. Based on the territory code, premiums will vary, like traffic density and accident frequency, theft rates, weather patterns, litigation environment. Based on this, we'll get the territory code. Like this, we'll have integrations, Clue, MVR, WIN, RACA, ISO, territory. So these integrations will be there in the Person Auto. Still, we'll have more integrations also, but these are the basic integrations. And then anything else I asked, I think integrations, yeah. So VIN number, if we give our VIN number, it will go and hit VIN integrations and it will return make, model, all these things. At the same time, MVR. If we provide name, right, name and license number, that will give what are the past violation records, motor vehicle records. So it's related to driver. And then clue. Clue is nothing but previous claims information. What and all they have claimed in with the previous insurance companies. Then RACA. So based on this RACA, we'll get discount in the rating. Like we'll get liability loss cost, collision loss cost, all these things. And then geocoding, like territory. So in case of territory one, it's a good place where we can park our vehicles. So we'll get less premium compared to others. Like here we got territory 14, there is a 35% increment in our premium. In case of territory 31, it's a 110% increment in the base premium if you see. So like this we'll have the integrations, and based on the integrations there is a change in the rates. Then schedules we discussed, right? So we can have each and everything will be individual. Each thing will cover with most details in the schedules. Yes, it's all about personal auto insurance coverage. We learned about what is insurance and what is the personal auto insurance cover terms, all these things, and we'll plan homeowners insurance and remaining insurance also slowly. If you guys are interested, yeah, thank you for watching the video, guys. Let's meet in the next video.